Hey guys, how you doing? This is Manga etc. I'm here today to bring the review for One Piece manga chapter 1010. And now, oh. So for me, like I said last chapter, it wasn't a matter of will Big Mom be saved. It was a matter of who's going to save Big Mom. And now, I don't think it would be Prometheus. But it turns out it's Prometheus. But they did what they set out to do. They separated Big Mom from Kaido. And now Killer and Kid are going to team up to defeat Big Mom. And now, do I think that they should be strong enough to do that? No. But it seems like that's what we're going to get. I'm all down for seeing the fight. It should be a good, very entertaining fight. It should be Big Mom literally stomping them, but we'll see. But that's essentially what we're gonna get. So I don't know who the MVP for this chapter is. You tell me who your MVP was. Was it Zoro or Luffy? Now, for me personally, I was so hyped to see Ashura again. Because if I'm not mistaken, this is the third time that Ashura has made an appearance within the series. Within the whole series. The first time was the debut and then his lobby. The second time was Shabandi, how do you pronounce that? Shabandi, when he used it on the pacifist, just before the time skip, just before he got flown away to Mihawk just before he got flown away to Mihawk, he used it then, and this time is the third time that he's ever used it, and now he mentions, but just before he attacks, he mentions to Law, like, yo, I've got to go all out. This is everything I've got, pouring it into this final attack, and is able to damage Kaido. He's like, yo, that gonna leave a mark. But he says something really interesting, which at the end of the day, I don't mind. I don't mind if Zoro has Conqueror's Haki. I'm all for it. Especially because Don Chinjao said that, it's the Haki of the Kings. And now Zoro wants to be the best swordsman in the world, so ain't that number one swordsman, ain't that the sword king, so to say. So I don't mind if Zoro has it, but it's not confirmed. Kaido has the suspicion. Zoro like, bro, like, what you talking what you talking about? What are you talking about? But this is the second time within this arc that it's been like hinted at. First we had Brook, like, Zoro, like, was that you? And now this with Kaido. So I think Oda is subtly trying to tell us, like, like, Zoro's about that life as well. And now, why not? Rayleigh had it. Luffy's the future pirate king. Let his right hand man have it as well. Why not? So there was that. And now, the whole fact that Zoro says, like, yo, this is my strongest attack, this is all I could put out right now. I feel like there is still more to Zoro that we haven't seen yet. So in ways, I'm kind of not satisfied with this Ashura. But I feel like this is all he can do for now, because he has sustained a fairly heavy injury from Kaido and Big Mom. And now he said, like, this is all he's got. So is Zoro done for this arc? I have no idea. But I find it kind of a reach for him to continue pulling through. But at the same time, how can he be done when there's so much more opponents to fight? But I guess we'll see as things go along. So moving on to the last thing I want to talk about is Luffy. Not color of observation, I'm lying to you. Conqueror's Haki and Ryu. Because I've been thinking to myself, okay, what's going on here? Because at first I thought, okay, what if Ryu can only be used by people who have Conqueror's Haki? And that kind of added up. Odin had it. He could use Ryu. Rayleigh has it. He can use Conquerors. Can we say Godfall just used it? Luffy can use it, Ryu, and he's got, Luffy's a part of the list as well. The only person who doesn't fit the list of Ryu users who have Conqueror's Haki is that old man who showed Luffy the way. And then when I figured him into the list, then I started to think maybe that's not the case. Maybe you can use Ryu regardless of who you are, but to truly master it, or maybe there's a step above the Ryu that requires Conqueror's Haki. That's the kind of mindset I am thinking right now, but I would like to know your opinions on that, because at the end of the day I'm just one damn guy and it's just my opinion. So just let me know about that. But yes, I think Zoro does have Conqueror's Haki. I think God is hinting, he's just throwing it at us right now. It's like, yo, like he's going to awaken that soon. Yay. And I think what Luffy's doing now is adding Conquerors to the Ryu that he was doing previously, which is like a mastered, which is now makes it a mastered / next step to Ryu. That's what I think. As for Luffy now requiring the skill where he can add his Conqueror's Haki to attacks. God Roger does have it, sorry. Yeah. Anyway, and Whitebeard. Ooh. Anyway, yeah. Because Luffy can now do this, he has now gained a confidence which I don't think is rightly earned. He now thinks that he can take on Kaido himself. And now, I hope this is not the case, because I still feel like Luffy is not strong enough to take this fight by himself. And I would be more satisfied. I think it would be better storytelling if Luffy beats Kaido within a group effort, and then next Yonko that comes along should be a solo maybe. I was thinking something on the lines of, because he's not, okay, yeah, I don't know about Shanks, maybe because maybe Luffy doesn't have to be, I don't know, I just feel like first Yonko should be a group effort, and maybe as the Yonko go down, and maybe as we get down with the numbers, and maybe as we move on with Yonko, the amount of people needed to defeat decreases. And then, because I feel like out of all the Yonko, the one that should be definitely be a one-on-one fight is Blackbeard and Luffy. So if you have to save the one-on-one defeat till last, make it be that fight. I also do feel that Shanks and Luffy will fight, but that won't be as serious as a fight. So maybe that fight doesn't even play out to the end. But I'm digressing. I just don't feel like Luffy should be able to beat Kaido one-on-one. So I hope that's not the route we are going. But Luffy has ordered everybody else to go back down. Technically, only Zoro has to listen, captain's orders and all that. But we'll see how that goes. But I'm not a fan of the one-on-one. I'm really not. Unless, even if he whips out another gear, I'm still gonna say reach. But yeah, I'm not a fan. But at the end of the day, I feel that because we've got Ashura back, because that impressive stuff from Luffy at the end where he's now incorporating his conquerors into his Ryu. I feel like this chapter was exciting uh, and deserves a 4-star rating. Like always, guys, I'm asking for your thoughts and opinions. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. But most importantly, take care. Have a nice day.